Testing. Hello? Can people hear me? Type the number 0 in the chat if you can hear me okay, and you can hear the gameplay as well. You should be able to hear the title screen ambience. I'm just tidying up a few things here. Give me a minute. Okay, I think we're good. 36 viewers already. Look at that. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I just premiered a new Arby and the Chief episode that was really dumb. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it. If you haven't seen it yet, it's called The Reboot. And it's not a typical episode. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you've seen season 8 and the finale, it'll make sense. Sort of. But yeah, we just did that. And thanks everyone for tuning into that and your super chats and everything. And today, I thought after we'd do a little stream, just a little stream of a demo of this old indie game you probably haven't heard of. It's called Resident Evil 4. I think I'm the only one who's played it. But don't know if you guys know this, but the remake of the original is coming out tomorrow. And for the past couple weeks, there's been a demo available for the game. I assume most of you are fans. You're probably waiting for it like I am. Yeah, so I guess we can just get started with that. I guess I'll look at the chat a little bit before we get going. Job's freaking lucky he got that hair transplant. You guys are way too obsessed with my hair. Love the video. Thank you. Skyly was very enthusiastic. He was, wasn't he? Yeah, that's all people from Los Angeles do that. I don't know if you knew that. Which Resident Evil is your favorite? That's actually tough. I would say the biggest three for me are the Resident Evil 1 remake on GameCube, Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation 1, and Resident Evil 4 on GameCube. Actually, the Wii edition for Resident Evil 4 was the most fun, even though the Wii pointer made it really easy, but it was like so fun to play. The controls were like just perfect. But yeah, I don't know. This remake is looking very good. It's gotten a bunch of 10 out of 10s already from like IGN, Easy Allies, GameSpot, bunch of other ones. Maybe it'll even be better than the original. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to see, and I think I'll like it either way. And yeah.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget.
Reboot was hilarious, John. Thank you very much.
That night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella.
Hold on, I'll get to some super chats after we're out of this cutscene.
So lucky.
This cutscene's pretty rad.
To join a top secret government
I like that
program.
you see Leon fighting
Not
Krauser
that I had a choice.
in his like special ops training days.
Punishing missions nearly killed me.
And even though it's like sort of
But at least I kept
campy
my
B
mind
movie
off it.
action, it all makes sense. Like
If I could just forget what happened that night.
Leon would
Pain.
gain infamy
For a
from
second.
the Raccoon City incident,
This time
and
it can be different.
like he would be well reputed for
It
like
has to.
being capable, and he would probably be recommended for something like, you know, training for a special operations force, and then probably exceeding so well in his training that he's recommended for a presidential bodyguard job. And I like that he's tormented by the events of Resident Evil 2 in a way that you didn't really get a sense of that in the original Resident Evil Resident Evil 4. So I like what the game is doing. It's like turning up the intensity, turning up the horror, making the gameplay tighter, more fluid at the same time, but like preserving the campiness, the tone. It seems like they've done a good job with that, but I don't know, we'll see. Meow Meow Choco Chow for $4.99 says Rev's Chainsaw groovy. Thank you, man. I really want to see that new Evil Dead movie. Evil Dead Rise looks pretty good. I'm a big Evil Dead fan too, of course. John, this stream sucks. Where's the diarrhea dump? Oh, that's not until the end. And then a bunch of poo will fall on my head. How's the stream looking? Is there any problems? The gameplay look okay? It might be a little bit like... The frame rate might suck a little bit, but it should be like watchable.
How far could he have gone?
Loved your reboot episode. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Irma Gerda Dur. Stream looks good. Awesome. I'm gonna see if I can turn up or increase the font size a little bit. Hang on. Because I can't read the chat very well. That's better. So the biggest change that I think works with this is that in the original Resident Evil 4, the camera direction and the player direction were like locked on to each other. Like one was always the same as the other, right? So you turn the player, you turn the camera. In this, you run around quite fluidly in all directions, and you can rotate the camera in any direction you want, even if it's opposite to where you're running. And this just works better for this game, I think, because you're dealing with crowds and people are throwing things at you. So it's good to be able to, like, it's good to have Leon's fluidity of, like, weaving in and out between threats, but then also being able to rotate the camera anywhere you want and assess stuff coming at you that might not be, that you wouldn't see in the original game, obviously, because the camera is turned away. Like if a guy is in the distance throwing an axe at you, you can sort of turn the camera and see that coming better than you can in the original. So, just a lot of quality of life improvements to the way you move. I don't know what else. They've kind of gone for the Last of Us inventory system here with the guns, which is really
Anyone
cool.
home?
So you have like 2 weapons mapped to each direction. You just double tap a direction to get to like the second weapon that you have slotted. I can't open my inventory yet because I need to start engaging with enemies first. Tank controls. Yeah, exactly. That's what not only the original Resident Evil 4 had, but the OG Resident Evil games before that. That was kind of one of the defining traits of a Resident Evil game, was the tank controls.
Sorry to barge in like this.
And so Resident Evil 4, despite kind of revitalizing the series, it kept that in terms of like the DNA of the series, you know what I mean? Where it was still tank controls, but because of the perspective shift to over the shoulder, that opened up a whole horizontal and vertical plane of attack on enemies in front of you, and you could target different limbs, and it would do different things depending on where you shot them. And that's obviously been preserved here as well. In typical soy fashion, playing Resident Evil 4 demo late as fuck. Well, I'm doing it now. I was busy putting that video together. That abomination of an Arby and the Chief episode that I hope you enjoyed. Inventory? Come on, John, it's inventory. Inventory. What Resident Evil game do you think will be next to remake? Do you think Capcom will actually try to make Resident Evil 5, remake Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6? They certainly could. I mean, I think what they're going to do, if they're still going to remake Resident Evil games, I think they're going to remake the first one again. Even though it's already been remade for the GameCube years ago, like decades ago. I feel like they would do a second Resident Evil 1 remake before they did Resident Evil 5 and 6. But you could argue that a remake of, if you're going to do remakes, a remake of Resident Evil 5 and 6 is actually the way to go. Because you can make an argument that it's the lesser well-received games are the ones that would warrant a remake. You know what I mean? It's like the thing with Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3. Like, you could actually make more of a case for why they should remake Dead Space 3 because it wasn't as well received. So a remake would be their chance to, like, improve on it, you know? But I would also be very happy with a Dead Space 2 remake, you know? So I don't know what I would prefer, to be honest. I think either way, if it's just a good game, then I'll probably be happy.
This just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, Code Veronica, I was thinking. They could probably do that as well. That would make sense. Because it's like, it's the right amount of, like, dated. You know what I mean? Like, Code Veronica. I mean, it has a dynamic sort of camera, but it hasn't aged that well, I don't think. I mean, the gameplay's still fine, but I don't know. Dang, nice exploit with the enemy AI there. It's not really an exploit. You just take advantage of the way you can stagger enemies. Headshot, kick, go in for knife stabs if you can. Usually there's a crowd around, so that's a dangerous move. Usually you want to save your knife for when you've incapacitated everybody. There's no risk of being hit. Did I get that green herb down there? Yeah, I did. Nah, Capcom called me. Next remake is Resident Evil Gun Survivor. You know, with the way things are going with VR, especially with PS2 VR, which is actually very well reviewed from what I've heard, I could see them doing that, to be honest.
This is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle.
Halo 3 remake. Was that a troll or is that a real thing? I thought I read something today on Twitter about a Halo 3 anniversary, but I don't know if that was just somebody
She may have been taken there.
fucking around because
I'll see what I can find.
it might have been like a joke stemming off of the recent Counter-Strike 2 announcement from Valve. I think it's from Valve, right? Counter-Strike 2 looks pretty sweet, by the way. Halo 3 remake isn't due for another 4 years at the earliest. That long? Really? Did they say that? 343? It's 343, I assume, would be doing it, right? Master Chief sucks at Hogwarts Legacy? Oh, I'll get cancelled into oblivion for that. Resident Evil 1 remake. Not really. You don't think so? I could see them doing that. What happened to your hair, homie? What do you mean? The fact that it grew back? I didn't cut it. That's what happened. Did you really need me to tell you that? I think original Resident Evil 4 may be better than this. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Resident Evil 4, the original one, I fucking love that game. It's a masterpiece of, like, campy action horror, survival horror. Fuck. I got them both last time. Wasn't quick enough. Apparently in the original Resident Evil 4, you can kill the regenerators with the knife. Really? Well, I suppose if your knife collides with where the plagas inside them are. But the thing is, to know exactly where they are, you need to look at them first, at least with the infrared scope, right? But I imagine if you got lucky and sliced in the right places, yeah, I guess that could work. I don't know if, like, you have to shoot them. Like, specifically with the sniper rifle in order to register a hit. God damn it. I'm gonna let this guy kill me, because I want to go into the next area with full health. It's funny the villagers can be so dangerous, but then when in a situation where you're waiting for them to kill you, it takes fucking forever. Knives function more as they did in the first 3 games, i.e. they have degradation and are primarily used as defense weapons. Oh yeah, they did have degradation, didn't they? They had like a percentage next to them in like the inventory. Let's see if I can get both these boys. Ah, shit. Gonna be hard to top the OG in terms of pacing and level design, but I'll give it a shot. I think it seems that they would be really attentive to that. I don't know, like, because I was listening to all the, like, the coverage of the game from Game Informer, because I guess they had, like, exclusive rights to the like, insider info from Capcom. And, like, interviews with the devs and stuff. And it seems like the devs know what they're doing with this. So, I don't know. I like that they've... God fucking damn it. better to stab those guys if you can, because if you do a finisher, that takes way more off the knife's HP. The knife does full body damage, which includes the parasites. Oh, okay, interesting. So does that mean it takes down HP from all the parasites all at once? Because there's 3 of them in each regenerator, right? At least. That's interesting. I didn't know that. You take advantage of walls like this sometimes to block attacks and stuff. I stab you. I stab you. John, I want to see some perfect parries. Some prefect parries. I think you spelled that wrong. Is there a perfect parry in this? I thought it was just parry. What does a perfect parry do as opposed to an ordinary parry? Do you get like a free attack or something? I don't know. Let's do some inventory management, boys and girls. You don't have to shot the plagas. They will die from direct damage. But it takes forever unless you have a rocket launcher. Okay. Well, obviously the rocket launcher is going to blow the shit out of them. New cow head enemy seems cool. Yeah, it does. It looks really cool. And it's a good example of like an appropriate addition. You know? It's not just like shoving in new shit that doesn't make sense. It's like they actually thought about it. There's a whammon over here, I think, that might fuck me over. God damn it. Oh, there she is. Ah, shit!
Here we go.
You know, it's actually good to... I'm gonna shoot a few enemies, but it's good to die here and reload this, because then that woman is in a better position to deal with for like a stealth run. No. God damn it, just out of reach. Fuck. Hold F to rip in peace. There's Chainsaw Man. I'm just gonna let myself die now. Stab him enough, John? No. Same devs that produced Resident Evil 2 Remake, so I'm confident it will be a solid outing at worst and an awesome remake at best. Yeah, that's fair. I loved Resident Evil 2, the remake. I love the original and the remake. It's hard to say what I like better, you know, because the original still has its charm. It still works with its, like, fixed perspective and all that. Where's that woman? She's supposed to be walking by here. What the fuck? Where's the whammon? I appreciate that he stabs instead of slashing, since stabbing is what you do with knives. Yeah, in the original you could only slash. That took more time between hits than the stabbing does, so it's really cool to just be able to jab. The slice probably does more damage, but it's nice to have the stab there. The quick pokes. I think I can stealth kill this woman without alerting the others, because the awareness, like the aggro radius on those other enemies, is really like... Oh shit. It's not as narrow as I thought. Oops. Fucking asshole. What else do I have? Let's use some TMP. My I think the TMP that the demo gives you is like a max upgraded TMP as well. I don't know if that includes like an exclusive upgrade. I'm not sure how those are going to work in the remake overall. Could you even upgrade weapons in Resident Evil 2, the remake? I don't think so. No! Okay, well, I'm gonna let them kill me again, because I want to do like a stealth run. There's a few you can get around a bit without alerting any of the enemies to like grab shit, like whatever, pesetas and some other stuff like resources, crafting stuff. Personally, John, I'm just glad there are no dumb Las Plagas of fate that Leon has to fight in order to change his fate. That would be so stupid unnecessary that it can only come from a hack. Las Plagas of fate? I don't know what that is. Frames are dropping just a little, I believe. That'll be the stream. It's not the game, so I don't know. It'll probably resolve itself. Most knives aren't really built for slashing. Oh, there's that woman. Yeah, she's walking that way now. I probably just missed it the first time. You think those chickens are Las Plagas? Should be Las Plagas chickens. Shoot their heads off and the tentacles come out. No stock for the TMP. You think there won't be in the full version? There probably will be. I mean, I don't know. It was a good idea to have like weapon perks occupy inventory slots, so I imagine they would keep that in. They made some other cool adjustments too, like they actually give you in this one like 1-by-1 grid items, you know what I mean, like this. Because usually they always occupied at least, well, except eggs. Eggs could occupy one. But I like that there's more things this time around that occupy just one space on the grid. You running this on TI-85 job? Nah, I got a 3060, dude. I mean, it's nothing that spectacular these days, but it does what I want it to do. It does 1080p 60 FPS at ultra settings pretty reliably on any like AAA title. I have a 4K monitor, but I don't give a crap about playing in 4K. It doesn't really matter to me. Hey John, how are you? I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. I hope you're good too. The Resident Evil 2 remake, you can place attachments. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that now. It's been a while since I played it. Should play through that again. Doing a stealth run. This is as far as you can get without alerting anybody. Because as soon as you go around this corner, that guy there is going to see you. But what you could do in this demo that people found out is that before you enter through the main gate, if you discard everything out of your attaché case, whatever it's called, you discard everything, like everything, including your knife. And you come in here, this grating will be gone. And you go down there, and that's where you find the TMP. And I think it's a maxed out TMP. And there's a bunch of ammo in there as well. And there's also an alternate entrance. Like there's a second well you can climb up, and it brings you to like the other side of the map, and you can stealth around a little bit more. And the good thing is, once you grab the TMP once, every time you load up another playthrough of the demo, the TMP will just be in your inventory from the start. But if you don't discard everything again before you enter through the main gate, then the hatches stay over the wells, and you can't go down there for the TMP ammo. So if you want to stick with the TMP and not do that, you're stuck with the 50 rounds that just come included in the clip. But you know, there's still plenty of handgun ammo, and there's still the shotgun, and you can use that, so that's all good. Job, you're clogging the tubes. Whoops. It all plays really smoothly, you know? Nothing feels like finicky or weird or unreliable. It's like when I sneak up for a stealth kill, it's like I know it's gonna work. There's probably not gonna be any bullshit where, like, if you're too close to other enemies, obviously they're gonna get alerted, but I don't know. I feel like doing stealth attacks on a bunch of games, it can be like janky, where, you know, you sneak up and you think you're gonna do it, but it just screws up for some dumb reason. I haven't found anything like that with this demo, so. Nice to see you growing your hair out. You're looking good, my man. Thanks, man. I cut it myself. I use a trimmer and a mirror, and I kind of, like, I have a handheld mirror, and I hold it behind myself in front of the bathroom mirror. So I'm looking at a reflection of a reflection, and I trim my own hair. I did the sides, which I don't usually do, and I left the top long, and I thought it would look too zoomer and cringe. But I think it looks alright. I let the sides grow out too, but the sides aren't as long as the top of my hair. Will this be up later as a video? Yeah, I'll put it up on, you know, publicly on YouTube, yeah. So we've hit the edge of the stealth on this side as well, because as soon as I cross over here, then that guy's going to see me. So, and I think if I go down there, either that guy there is going to see me, but that guy there over there that I pointed out is definitely going to see you, I think, so... Are you using a mouse or controller? I'm using the mouse. I wanted to use controller. I like controllers, but the level of precision you get with a mouse, especially here, I don't know. I don't think I'll go with controller this time. Hey John, do you believe in life after love? Do you believe in life after love? That's my Cher impression. It's exactly the same, I know. You guys were like, is that Cher? Just getting in. How long has the stream been going? I don't know, like, not that long. 45 minutes. I'm just fucking around. Fuck. So the way to rack up points in this demo, points basically being the amount of pesetas that you end up at the end. You rack up the most by killing both the chainsaw guys. You can't just keep killing villagers, because that won't give you enough cash overall. The chainsaw guys have a bigger cash drop. I think you gotta wait for the chainsaw guy to come through the gate first, I think. And then once you run into the house, you can trigger another one. And then if you kill him, you can get another big drop, I think. That's a bad shot. Fucking hell. But it's tough killing both of them. Both the chainsaw guys, because of the amount of ammo it takes. But you can craft a few things. I remember this fucked me over last time, because I saw the 3 on the grenade here. And I thought I had 3 grenades. But that's not what that means. It means it's registered to the 3 key. That fucking asshole. God damn it. There's Chainsaw Man 1. I'm good. I got plenty of stuff. Look at all those eggs. I can't shoot too many enemies or I'll end the thing. I think the end of the demo is triggered by either enemy count or a time limit. I don't know how long the time limit is. Did that kill him? Is that his death animation? Holy shit. That bitch! Alright, let's trigger Chainsaw Man number 2. There's a couple houses I should have gone into first. Shit. John, any recent developments in your life you want to talk about? Nope. Just doing the same old YouTube shit. But, you know, I have fun. People enjoy it. I got a good life. Does this game give you nostalgia, John? I never played, but for some reason it feels like I'm at a friend's house. Yeah, I know what you mean. I remember playing the demo for the original version in a GameCube demo booth in a Future Shop. If you don't know what Future Shop is, fucking hell, the bell went off. I wanted to kill Last Chainsaw Man. I remember I played the OG Resident Evil 4 demo in store on a GameCube booth. And a friend of mine was with me at the time. And we were like both blown away. We were like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. And I was already a big Resident Evil fan, but that, like, it felt so different in like a good way, you know? Well, that's the end of the demo, but I'm gonna do another run. Just cause. Because lol. That's why. Because I'm a true gamer, you guys. I don't know whether to start like my first playthrough of this on normal or professional.
September 30th, 1998.
Or hardcore or whatever it's called this time. Kind of tempted to just do the harder one, because I feel like I've got the controls down and everything, and I'm like a OG Resident Evil 4 vet. I've beaten that on professional a few times, so I feel like I could probably pull it off. It's like the original, but awkward. Are you kidding me? This doesn't play awkwardly. The OG feels awkward going back after this. Even though I still love the way the OG version plays. The tank controls are a bit, like, stiff. It can get in the way of the carnage sometimes, you know? Where you just want to be able to assess all the threats around you, but, like, you're just stuck to, you know, facing one direction. Because, like, sometimes when you're in combat, it's not optimal to just turn around and get a good look at everything.
This is not
7 minutes, I believe. 7 minutes? Are you being serious, or are you jokingly referencing Wesker and Resident Evil 5? Isn't that what he says? 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. That Resident Evil 5 campaign gets so stupid. I love Resident Evil 5 actually, but like, oh my god. That campaign. I finished the demo in like 7 minutes, but the longest it took me was 15 or more minutes.
Hey.
The remake better have my favorite gun, the Red 9. You know, I never used that gun a lot. But I see people using it a lot. Maybe I should have done that.
What's your situation?
What is it, what's the appeal of it? I guess just firepower, but isn't like the... doesn't the Red 9 have the same power as the Blacktail? Or roughly the same? So why wouldn't you just go with the Blacktail for the extra, like, handling? And, I think it's got a faster rate of fire as well. I don't know, I can't remember exactly.
No fucking way.
I'm just gonna fucking ignore this guy. Save the ammo. Because these guys, at the beginning here, they don't drop anything. Roar! Mahler has been perfecting the demo all week, trying to get the highest score he can. Yeah, I can't touch his score. He's got like... I think he got like at least 20,000 or something. Potatoes. I'm not gonna get that much. But I think I'm alright at this
Bruce,
game.
This is Condor 1.
I would say I'm above average. Nothing special, but above average. I think my highest score on this was like 11,000 potatoes. Sorry, Burb. I need your potatoes. I wish the movement wasn't animation driven. Really? I like the way Leon just kind of darts around like this. Like, this is what you want for a game with this type of combat. And, like, the fact that you have to deal so often with crowds. And, like, things being thrown at you everywhere. You want to be able to, like, duck and weave like this. And I love that there's also stealth now. Like, there wasn't stealth in the OG version. I think the animation works really well. And like I said before, I love that the camera is detached from all the player stuff. Red 9 is strong, but it takes a lot of space for the stock. Oh, yeah, it does. I remember that. John, can I please get a Los Angeles? Thanks, buddy. There you go. Enjoy that. Quickest draw in the West. Resident Evil 5 is my most played Mercenaries, etc. I don't care, hate me, but it was so good. Dude, I put a lot of hours into Resident Evil 5. It's fun. And it's also a fun co-op game. And the using the weapons is fun. Like, it has good gunplay. It's a fun game. But scary? I don't know about that. John, are you a big reader? Have you read anything cool lately? I mean, like, not books. I'm pretty bad with that. I mean, I read a lot of articles on the internet. But that's not the same, is it? Even though it pretty much is, because you're still reading words. But no, I'm... Holy shit. I don't read a lot of literature. Red 9 is strongest pistol at max stats, I believe. Oh, okay, so it probably has like a... Its exclusive upgrade is probably like... increasing the damage beyond the threshold. If you try and run past this door, this guy fucking like books it after you, and he's quite fast. It's better to do this. Even like comics or whatever. When I was a kid, yeah. Even then, though, I didn't read a lot of comic books. I collected Sonic the Hedgehog and Spider-Man for a little while, but that was about it. It feels like the movement from The Division 2, which is something I really like about this game. I think I played the first one. That was alright. Which story do you prefer, Red Dead 1 or 2? I don't know, they're both pretty good. I think probably the second one's story. I thought the second game had a fantastic story. So did Red Dead 1, though. That's kind of hard. Red Dead 1's story was, I think, a bit more straightforward, but that doesn't mean it was, like, that much worse or anything. Hey, John, have you heard of Destiny? Would be awesome to see you two have a chat. Yeah, I know Destiny. Yeah, I like him. I have talked to him on EFAP, actually. I was on a episode with him and the other boys talking about everything everywhere all at once. I can't remember which number it was. Red Dead 1 for story, 2 for character writing. Interesting. I might actually, personally, I would flip that. Well, fuck, I don't know. I need to play the first one again. But, like, I kind of want to play the second one again as well, but, like, it takes so fucking long. I mean, that game is good, but it's, like, so slow. And there's a lot of just, like, repetition, unfortunately. It's like, ride your horse here, ride your horse there, kill a bunch of guys, ride your horse, kill a bunch of guys, ride your horse. I mean, I know you can boil down a bunch of games to that sort of thing, but, like, GTA 5 didn't feel that slow and dull at times. And that's a Rockstar game, you know, that operates in a similar way with, like, the Euphoria engine, the way characters move and stuff, the way the player moves. Everything All at Once is one of the best films I've seen in a while. Yeah, that was great. I loved watching that in the theater. I laughed so hard. I wasn't expecting to laugh as hard as I did. Oh, that alerted her, didn't it? Fuck.
Here we go.
God damn it. I should have known better than to smash that fucking window. What do you think, boys and girls? You think I got what it takes for hardcore mode tomorrow? Think I can do it? And one thing I noticed, a headshot on a villager is not a guaranteed stagger. So that can kind of fuck with me sometimes, because from having played the OG so much, I'm always expecting a stagger from a headshot. Maybe it was like that in the original, I can't remember. Oh, damn it. Shit! Asshole. I'm just gonna let myself die. Damn, look at that. Brutal. Job. Do you have any advice for juggling being a full-time student and working full-time? Don't do both. I mean, you can only spread yourself so thin, right? You gotta sleep. You gotta leave some room to have fun, too. Even if it's just a little bit. I bet you can do it. Do it. Hardcore difficulty. Hell yeah, brother. You guys are amping me up. I love this belief in me. Thanks, guys. I knew I could do it. No, you don't, Job. You're so bad at Re 4. The remake. Can you get a stagger with a knife stab like OG? I don't... If you stab enough, but... The thing is, can you stab enough times before the enemy attacks you? That's, I wouldn't start stabbing at somebody with full health who was, like, aggroed towards me, you know what I mean? Very bullet spongy, IMO. Yeah, I guess. It might even be worse in hardcore mode. When you get a headshot and they don't stagger, that really makes it feel a bit spongy sometimes. I would think I would prefer a headshot to be a guaranteed stagger. But that might depend on the weapon as well. I don't know. So is Leon still working for the Resident Evil Police Department? Can you still get the battle gun? I hope so. Maybe that's a pre-order bonus. Re-battle gun. Designed specifically for battling. John Grom. Yes, it's me. Leon was a cop for one day and got immediately promoted to secret agent. Maybe that's why he's overconfident in his corniness. You know, that's a good point. Let it go to his head. Little did he know, in this quaint little European village, he was gonna get more than he bargained for. Leon Kennedy is in Resident Evil 4. Starring Adam Sandler as Leon Kennedy. guys. Doing me a Well, I guess we gotta get this started sometime, don't we? Fuck! Bad start, bad start.
Give me a break already.
I'm gonna grab some potatoes from around here. Holy shit. Eat this. You know what's kind of annoying? Is like sometimes you aim for a headshot and you get it. And then you run into a crowd hoping for a kick that'll take them all out, but you haven't actually staggered them, you've killed them. And so you don't get the kick. And so you've just run into a crowd with no kick prompt. And then they all fuck you. I think it was easier, I guess because I've played the original version so many times, it's like I can just tell really quickly by the animation, like whether it's a kick or a stagger. Fucking damn it. Hold F to rip in peace. John, have you watched Cocaine Bear? No, I haven't seen it. It looked kind of cool, though. Like just some dumb, schlocky fun. Kevin James, too. Kevin James is Leon Kennedy. Look at that parry. Should practice my parries. Wow. Guy's not fucking around. I'm just gonna let myself die. Rob Schneider is Lewis. That's actually pretty good. I like that casting. Adam Sandler is Leon, and then Rob Schneider is Lewis. I feel like the new Sadler kind of looks like Ray Fiennes as Voldemort from Harry Potter. He kind of looks like that. Jerry Seinfeld is Krauser. Hey, comrade! It's been a long time! What's the deal with Umbrella? There's zombies everywhere! All for Umbrella's sake! Almost let it slip! Time to die, comrade! That's a terrible Jerry Seinfeld. David Spade as Salazar. That's pretty good. I love this, like, Happy Madison sort of casting of Resident Evil that we got going here. Pause, but John, have you lost weight? Yeah, I've lost a bit of weight. Trying to eat less. Did I just alert that guy? I don't think I've alerted anybody yet. Oh shit. I sort of aggroed him, and now he's let the crowd know I'm here. Fucker. What a poo head. Oh, fuck. I didn't even see that guy coming around the corner. Eat my ass. This game should just be called Don't Go to Europe. This is all of Europe. Europe. Y-U-R-P, Europe. Oh, shit. I'm pretty good with my headshots, but I gotta take advantage of parrying more. Let's see if I can parry this guy. Oh, shit. Nice. Okay, so a perfect parry gives you a melee. I see that. I see that now. That's cool. I wonder if I can just do nothing but parries. Come on, I can take you. Oh, shit. I wonder if I can parry a grab. Think that would work? And can you perfect parry the Chainsaw Man? There's a question. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. This guy's going to town. I hope you don't care that I'm dying over and over. It's just that, you know, once once I trigger like a successful pass, then it's just over, you know? And then we'll just call it a night after that. I'm kind of just having fun fucking around with the combat. Testing things out, you know? No, that was RE5. Oh, yeah, the racist game, yeah. Because you were in Africa. One white guy in Africa shooting every black person in sight. How is Capcom not cancelled? Can you take his chainsaw? Wouldn't that be great? But I don't think so. John, is this game a racisms because it is in Europe? Well, Resident Evil 5 is very racist. And that's not in Europe. Take from that what you will. John, will you make a new Splinter Cell game since Ubisoft won't? They are making a new one, aren't they? They announced it. It's still in, like, early development, I think, but, like, at least they're finally fucking making one. You know what I really want? I want Spies versus Mercenaries back. The version that was in Chaos Theory in Pandora tomorrow. I want that back with, like, online multiplayer and none of that bullshit that they did in Double Agent or whatever. I think that was the last. That might have been the last occurrence of Spies versus Mercs, or maybe it was in Blacklist as well, or Conviction. I can't remember. I just remember the best version of Spies versus Mercs is still Chaos Theory. I just want that with. I don't even care about graphics. I would just like that mode back with multiplayer support and maybe some refined controls and stuff. That game mode was so fucking fun. I'm not sure what to think about the parry function when it comes to the chainsaw. It kind of takes the fear away from it. Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. Perhaps the chainsaw should have remained as sort of an instant kill blow. On the other hand, I kind of don't mind that you're given a way out if you time it right. And it also depends on whether or not you have a knife. Like, remember, it has durability now. You can't just use your knife infinitely. Although I imagine, like, as some, like, Uber unlock at the end, where you beat hardcore mode or whatever, I imagine there's a way to unlock, like, an infinite HP knife. But I don't know, we'll see. The screaming from the police officer is haunting, goddamn. Yeah, they did a great job with that. This sort of villager interaction set piece in this village here, this little area, it's so, like, iconic. It's like an example of, like, how to do a video game intro.
Here we go.
And the remake did a great job, you know, refining it. I'm so fucking excited for the full game tomorrow, guys. I'm like a freak about the original, and I'm just like, I haven't felt this way about an upcoming release in a long time. So it's like, it's a nice feeling. I feel like I'm in my early 20s again. If only just for a moment. A fleeting moment of bliss. Of feeling like a kid again. And then swiftly after that comes the painful realization that I'm still a 34-year-old man. Playing with toys. Filming himself doing it for money. Wow. How fucking pathetic is that? It's just embarrassing, really. That guy looks like Peter Jackson. Why didn't I see that? I'm a fucking idiot. Job, you little goblin. How are you? A goblin? That's not nice. Do you have any grenades? I got one grenade. John, please do Michael Caine Bond again. Hello, it's me, Michael Caine. I'm James Bond now. I shoot bad guys in the face. I get all sorts of cool gadgets from MI6. How far back can I go? I'm going back to America. Fuck Europe. I knew I shouldn't have come here. President's daughter. Who cares? Who needs this shit? Oh shit. No. No. Come on, do the attack so I can parry. For fuck's sake, what an idiot. This Las Plagas makes you fucking brain dead. Love the reboot. Thank you for all you've done over the years. Less than 3. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I stab you. I stab you. Stab, 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 stab. Big Willie John. Hope you're good, bro. I'm doing good. It's, I'm having a good time. I put out my new video. It got received well. I'm having a fun time playing this. I'm having a good time talking to you guys. Fuck. Demo just ended.
Huh?
But, other than that, all those good things. And then also, Resident Evil 4, the full game comes out tomorrow. And I'm super amped for it. I feel like it's going to be so much fun. I'm thinking of playing all of Resident Evil in chronological order. Would I be missing out if I just skip Resident Evil 0? A lot of fans don't like 0, but I wouldn't know since I haven't seen much of it. You know what the problem with Resident Evil 0 is? Do you guys know? I'll tell you. I think, well, the biggest problem is the lack of storage boxes. What the game makes you do, like, you still have the same limited inventory space. But there's no storage boxes. So what you have to do is just leave items on the ground. And the game remembers where you left everything. And so, like, you could be...
Bingo?
You could be on, like, the ass end of the entire game, like trying to unlock a door that you don't have the key for, and then you realize that you left the key in like the first room of the whole fucking game, or the mansion or whatever. Like, and so there's this weird thing where like you end up having all these sparkly drops left everywhere in all these different rooms, and you have to look at the map to keep track of where they, like, it's really dumb. And it's like, dude, just keep the storage boxes in it. You know? Like, this just gets in the way of the gameplay. I understand. I kind of respect what Capcom was doing. Because they thought, how can we make this more scary? Well, the storage boxes aren't very realistic, so let's take that out and introduce this new system where you just leave items on the floor. But it's just infuriating, because if you leave something important somewhere and you need it later, you got to go all the way back to wherever it was you left it, instead of just going to like a universal storage box. That's really the only bad thing about that game. I like Resident Evil 0, but that really gets in the way. I think it's still worth a playthrough.
1998.
You just got to try and be smart about it, like keeping the important items with you. I think even on the lower difficulties, it can be a bit difficult. I can't even remember if there is a lower difficulty in that, like easy, normal, and hard.
How far
Whatever.
you've gone.
Resident Evil 0 has some of the best music, I think. I mean, it's not by like a real orchestra. It's sort of like fake, like synthetic orchestra. But there's some really good tracks in there. Like the music that sort of plays when you're, like just the ambience of the, what is it called? The Spencer Mansion? It's not the same mansion as the first Resident Evil. It's a different mansion. But like the ambient music is really creepy. And so is like the enemy encounter music. There's a lot of good stuff there in Resident Evil 0 if you're willing to just put up with the dumb shit that it does. Lol, for real, for real. The true Resident Evil 0 experience is passing 1,000,000 items in the floor like 5 times. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. You just like, yeah, it's just like every room is filled with sparkly objects on the floor. And you don't know, like, what's what, because sometimes the camera perspective or things in the foreground can get in the way of you being able to tell what the item is on the floor. Because remember, Resident Evil 0 still has a fixed perspective camera system. So it can be hard to... There's a lot of trial and error trying to pick up things, and it's like seeing what it is, and then it's like, nope, that's not it. And you got to be careful not to put items too close together, because then like you'll be trying to fight with the character, trying to position it just right to pick up the thing that you actually want. That can be frustrating. Some poor quality of life decisions that they made in that game, unfortunately, but it's still worth a playthrough. Some great atmosphere in it. Some spooky soundtrack. Some spooky music. Scary enemies. The art is great. Like, it's a beautiful looking game. With the Resident Evil games on the GameCube, because it still used a fixed camera perspective like the OG Resident Evils, it means they could use pre-rendered backgrounds for all the environments, right? So that means that they could pour the entire rendered polygon count into the character models alone. And so the graphics look insanely good for a GameCube.
Hey.
All video games need to be as realistic as possible. Realism equals fun. You said it.
No fucking way.
That's what I want in all my video games, is realism. Including Kirby and shit.
This just keeps getting worse.
Hey John, watched the Jams Bonk trilogy for the first time recently and it's hilarious. Thanks for all you made over the years. I remember discovering the show in middle school and it has been formative for me. Oh god. I shudder whenever anybody tells me that. Like, I watched your show when I was a baby and it shaped me into who I am today. It's like, oh god. But hey, you turned out well and you enjoyed it, then whatever. I guess it's fine. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. It was nice of you to say. Do you think they should remake 5 or Code Veronica after this? I don't really care what they remake as long as it's like fun, you know? Like, if you just give me a solid game that plays well, even if it's a remake, like, I'll gladly take it and be happy. Like, Dead Space was a good example of that. That remake was tight, man. And so was the original game. But you could argue that Dead Space didn't need a remake. 'Cause Dead Space, the original, has actually aged pretty well. And it's not even that old. But I would still say the remake was warranted, and it was really well done, so I'm happy to have it, you know, so... Part of me is like... there's too many remakes, you know? It's like, let's get some new shit coming in. But if the remakes are good, I'm happy. Fuck, I guess I didn't press down on the mouse button hard enough, but I almost had that. I thought I did. Stupid burbs. It's the burbs' fault. You should try Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 7. You don't think I've played those? Of course I've played those. I'm a Resident Evil freak, man. I even played the Resident Evil on fucking Game Boy Color. I forget what it was called. But I even played that one. I think if you go past this branch, you'll de-aggro the enemies. Yeah, see, they just fuck off. They might stay aggroed, but they will just revert to their default positions. So if I creep back out, they might come back after me immediately. Oh no, wow, it's like I'm gone from their awareness. Well, they're kind of in an alert status, maybe. Lord Sadler. Oh shit. So much for stealth. That was bullshit. I guess maybe if they're if the enemies are in an alert state, then maybe you can't do like a stealth kill. Maybe it doesn't prompt you. I thought I would get a stealth kill there. It seemed unavoidable that guy was going to turn around and kill me though. Or attack me. Dead Space Remake was great. I had a few nitpicks about the sound design, but it was better than I expected it to be. Yeah, I didn't think it was perfect either. I mean, it was pretty close, I think, but like... I noticed it was lacking a little bit in some of the death animations. Like, I remember the big tentacle monster, you know, the thing that grabs you and drags you, the drag tentacle. The death animations for that are better in the original. Like, I remember one of the quote-unquote revised death animations for that monster in the remake was just like... Isaac sort of like crouches down and peeks into the hole. And then the tentacle just like quickly grabs him and he's gone and that's it. And it's all covered by a giant blood decal or a bitmap or whatever. And then it goes away and then he's just gone. And it's just like, dude, in the original game it was so much better. Because like first he gets dragged into the hole and then he like fights his way back out again. And then there's a little tentacle that wraps around his throat and pulls him back in again. Like that was absent from the remake. It's like, what the fuck? That was like the coolest... That was one of the best death animations out of the whole game. Like, you left that out? But it's a small complaint, relatively. I mean, they nailed so much other shits that it's not a big deal. John, I think your project with Art being the Chief is the most creative thing I've ever come across. BoJack Horseman in the same realm for me, though, but you came much, much earlier. Oh, yeah. I don't stop coming. I come all over the place. All over your face. Did you do the New Game Plus stuff for the Dead Space remake? I haven't done Impossible mode. But that's not New Game Plus. That's different. I've beaten it like twice. I can't remember what I unlocked. But yeah, I had a great time with that. And I'd be happy to play that again sometime. It's the kind of game you would do like an annual playthrough of, like Resident Evil 4. How nice is it to have a Dead Space remake and Resident Evil 4 remake, and they're both great. And so close together, too. It's pretty neat. Has anybody recognized you in real life? It has happened a few times throughout, like, my whole career. But it barely happens anymore. And I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. I'm not that comfortable with being, like, recognized. I act, like, kind of weird about it. I shouldn't, but it's hard to get used to. Is that a woman up there? Yes, she is. They already remade Last of Us. It's pretty much just a graphics overhaul. It does look really good, but not worth the full retail price if you already own the game. I don't know. I'm looking forward to that as well. I don't mind that it's a re-release on PC. I mean, people can buy it or not. It's not like people are getting ripped off, like they're being forced to buy it. Maybe it shouldn't be full retail price, but I don't know. I mean, it's certainly worth it for anybody who hasn't played it on PS... Well, it came out on PS3 originally, right? If you haven't played it on console before, it's great to have that on PC, finally. Hi man, greeting from France. Don't you think one of the most underrated Resident Evil games is Resident Evil 6? What a great game indeed. Pure gameplay. You know, I haven't played that properly yet. I played a little bit of the beginning, and it's fucking hilarious how campy and over the top it is. But it's not campy like Resident Evil 4 is campy, though. It's like turned up to 11 and then past that, where it's just leans into Hollywood ridiculousness, but in like sort of in a way that it's not self-aware. It's like cringe. It's like cringy over the top. Resident Evil 4 is campy and over the top, but not like that. It's different. But I don't think the gameplay in Resident Evil 6 is that bad. I need to play it more, but like the way you can kind of get knocked back, like on the floor, and then roll around, and still like be shooting. That's pretty cool. Like, there's some things with the combat that are interesting and fun. I don't think it's a terrible game, but like the cutscenes and Leon's like anime hair, and the way it takes itself too seriously, despite being so crazy over the top, just doesn't really work for me. I don't know. John should stream Halo, just any of the games. Would be super chill and nice. I would like to do the Halo 1 campaign at some point. I mean, all of them, really, but I would start with the first one, Halo 1. That would be a cool playthrough. Nostalgic. People know me for Halo, so it would be fun in that way as well. Talk about old times. The way the industry used to be. My old days at Machinima and all that. It was $70, way too much, IMO. Well, I mean, it's an old game, but it is totally remastered for higher-end hardware. I don't really have a problem with the price. I mean, if games could be cheaper overall, obviously I would prefer that. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, Nintendo is charging fucking an extra $8-10 over the normal AAA price for games for their new one, Tears of the Kingdom. Where's the complaints about that? Nintendo gets a free pass? Well, not that Tears of the Kingdom is like an old game remastered, but I don't know.
Here we go.
If you're gonna remaster an old game, a little bit of a discount would be nice, but I also kind of get the other side of it. I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of people that buy a PC version of The Last of Us who haven't played it ever before. So, and it has all, like, the graphics and, you know, features of, like, a modern AAA title, so whatever. Fucking damn it. Well, I'm definitely not gonna go through with this run. This fucking sucks. I'm gonna let myself die again once Chainsaw Man appears. We're just fucking around, boys and girls. We're just fucking around here. I never saw how much HP it takes off the knife to do a parry against, like, a regular enemy. I didn't really see it properly there. And it takes a little bit off. It's not too bad. Parrying the chainsaw obviously takes way more off it. John, have you ever seen Resident Evil Vendetta? That's about as over the top as Resident Evil gets. I've seen all the Resident Evil movies. The only one I like is the first one. I think the first movie is actually alright. It's not too bad. Ever played Halo SPV3 mod? No, but I know what it is. I just haven't gotten around to it. I miss when games were complete at launch and weren't just early release betas with microtransactions. Yeah, they can be like that sometimes. It's annoying. But shit like this, like Resident Evil 4, I expect it to be a fully functioning product. And, you know, like, even back in the day when everything was, like, cartridges and no online, I'm sure developers would have loved to, like, fix things. You know? That's why sometimes cartridges were reprinted with, like, different versions. You know? That was, like, that era's version of DLC. Basically. In a way. It's like you would have, like Super Nintendo cartridges, for instance. You'd have, like, a 1.0 print, and then, like, a 1.1 release of the same... Not the same circuit board, but the same game. With, like, a different board with some adjustments made to it. So, that, I mean, that's never changed, you know? The fact that developers put out a partly flawed product, because you can't make something that's perfect. There's always going to be some fucking shit to fix. It's more annoying these days because it's like if there's an update, it's like, well, you have to get it if you want to keep playing. It's like, cool, I wanted to play right now and just jump in, but I guess I gotta wait for your stupid little fucking update to do its thing. But, you know, in some cases you can just choose to play offline and ignore the update if it's a problem. Give me that. Say what you want about Nintendo, but it doesn't release many duds. No, they don't. They're a good first-party developer and publisher. I think their approach to online is fucking dumb overall. With all their friend code bullshit and all that. But, they make good games. And they make good hardware. All their consoles are good. I never got the Wii U. That was the one Nintendo console that I, like, skipped over. I was just like, ah, whatever, I don't care anymore. The holding a screen in your hand thing was kind of cool, but I don't know. The only game I ever really wanted to play on the Wii U was the Smash Brothers game that came out for it. I can't remember what it's called. Smash Brothers U, is that it? I saw people play it at a friend's house one time, and I saw that you could have like 8 players simultaneously. I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. It's like really chaotic, but it's not enough to invest in a new console. I don't even think I had backwards compatibility. I can't remember. Just gonna die again. Whatever. I want to keep playing. The first CG or the first Paul W.S. Anderson movie? Did Paul Anderson make the first Resident Evil live-action movie? Like the first one with Mila Jovovich that had the Marilyn Manson soundtrack? I didn't think that was Paul Anderson. Because Paul Anderson, I know he directed the second one, Nemesis. I know in the games, Nemesis is in the third game, but in the live-action movies, Nemesis showed up in the second movie. And that movie was a pile of shit. Nemesis looks so bad in that movie. He looks just like... It's like obviously just a big, cheap rubber suit. It looks really dumb. And like Mila is like roundhouse kicking Nemesis, and it's like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, this makes no sense. Nemesis is supposed to be scary. What are you doing? Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS. Yeah, I had the 3DS one. That was alright. Wii U was way too weak for its gen. Yeah. That makes sense. The Switch hardware isn't nothing special these days either, to be honest, but it's such a good piece of hardware. And it does enough. You know. I get the thing in here? Yeah, I did. Oh, I just want to play the full version. Why can't it be out already? God damn it. All this waiting. Why they gotta make me wait? I want it now. Halo 2's campaign is awesome until halfway, then the level design quality just plummets. I don't know. I like some of those later levels. I mean, the ending is definitely abrupt, but that's because development was cut short. You know, it probably shouldn't have been, but what are you gonna do? Microsoft's fault, probably. It's always the fucking publisher. Developer goes, we're not done yet. Publisher goes, can we just, like, put it out now anyway? That's EA. We know it's not done, but you know what? Let's just put it out. Just 'cause. It'll be funny. I think midway it plummets, but then the last 4 missions, Gravemind, Uprising, High Charity, and Great Journey, were the best missions in Halo. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of. There might be a lull in the middle there where the levels kind of suck. I can't remember. But I mean, it couldn't have been that much worse than the fucking library in the first game. It wasn't that bad, but it was repetitive as fuck.
Here we go.
Critical hit. Fuck you. Come on. Sometimes you can just trigger this chainsaw guy just by walking up to the gate. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't have a fucking grenade this time? Great. Thanks, game. That's just great, isn't it? Gonna tidy this up for no reason. That's how I roll. How the fuck? Damn it. How do you just toggle the move? Oh shit. Can I craft anything? Fuck, whatever. Oh, I was in here already. Shit. Oh, he's dead already. I'm a fucking idiot. Wasted all that ammo. There's still the shotgun if I go in here. Hey John, don't suppose you ever got into real-time strategy games? I've tried a few. I don't mind them. I have a hard time sticking with them. I played a bit of Civilization. I was quite enjoying that, but I don't know, I just didn't stick with it. I thought Halo Wars was kind of fun. It's not typically my thing, though. I like first-person shooters, third-person action-adventure. It's typically my jam. Yeah, I got some more ammo in that. Cool. Oh, this is where the grenade is. Yeah, fuck. Wish I grabbed that earlier. Eat my balls.
You gotta be kidding me.
Cow's looking pretty hot. Holy shit, he just like ran up to me there. He's scurry. God damn it. Well, I guess now is a good time to use that grenade. If I can stop playing like a fucking idiot. Use a thing. And then we'll equip that. Let's see how this goes. It's still alive, that fucker. No! Die! Just threw my flashbang at him. Ah, fuck. Locked me out of shooting. Gravemind does repeat a lot, but I don't think it gets boring since there's different enemies and you got the cool speech Truth Gives. Library, on the other hand, just copy and paste the same thing. I don't remember Gravemind that well, kind of. I remember that was a little bit annoying, but not a big deal. You gotta go on another podcast eventually. No, never. I'm just gonna lock myself in a cave forever. Hey John, how are you? I'm great. Thank you all for tuning in, by the way.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Well, you know what? I think we're gonna call it a day. Kind of played the shit out of this demo. Been at this for a few hours. Almost 10,000. Not quite 10, but whatever, I'll take it. You can actually configure a bunch of shit to make the aiming easier, potentially, but, I tried it with the snapping on, like snapping the reticule onto enemies, but, it's better just to be able to move the mouse wherever you want. I feel like it's more precise. I like that it gives you so many options, though. Can make playing with a controller a bit less painful. Playing with a controller is not so bad. Like this game, I mean. John, you haven't played it on DMT, so do us a favor and restart. We'll wait. Oh, yeah. Well, I assume you mean Mad Chainsaw mode, right? I don't know if I'm gonna get it, though. Nope. Fuck. Tell you what, we'll try loading up a few new games. And, if I can't get it after a few tries, then we'll call it a night. But if I get the prompt for Mad Chainsaw mode, we'll try a run through of that. Even though I think I'm gonna get fucked. Danielle, 1999. Holy fuck. Thank you very much for that. It's too much. It's too much money, you guys.
That night, Raccoon City was wiped out.
Well, thank you, Danielle. I hope you're having a pleasant day. I'm having a good day. I'm happy that my new video went down so well. Like with many of my uploads, I was worried about that one. I thought it was going to be too out of left field, and I kind of lost perspective on it after a while, like I do with so many of my projects, where I'm just like I write the script and I have a good time writing it, and I'm like, this is great, this is funny. And then, like, as I'm in production and I'm nearing the release, it's like, I don't know if this is funny anymore. Maybe this sucks. And then I feel depressed. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna put this out and everyone's gonna hate it. But more often than not, I'm proven wrong in that regard. It's like, oh, I was right. So when that happens enough times across 10 years, you just recognize it as being symptomatic of the process, you know? It doesn't get... The sensation doesn't lessen, but you learn to deal with it better. You're just like, this happens all the time, just kind of ignore it and just keep doing what you're doing. It's fine. People will probably like it, you know? Apparently there's a button prompt to, like, reliably start it up in Mad Chainsaw mode, but I think it may only apply to the console versions of the demo. I don't know if... I tried doing it with an Xbox controller, because obviously I'm playing on the PC version, but I couldn't get it to work. So I'm wondering if it's even possible to do the button prompt on the PC version. You have to just hope that you get it randomly when you start a new game, which is kind of lame. John, there's a code for Mad Chainsaw. I know, but like, I think it might be on the console-only version.
It's a day I'll never forget.
Hold Shift and Space and press W. Are you serious? I'm gonna try this shit. Where exactly do I have to put the button input in? Go to the main menu. So the main menu, right? Not the title screen. So not this. I have to go into the main menu, and then I'll do this thing. Hold shift and space and press WASDRIE and F for Mad Chainsaw. You lied to me. I hate you. What did I do wrong?
September 30th.
I was holding shift and space that whole time,
It's a day I'll
so
never forget.
I don't know. Yes, do it there. Okay, I'll try it again. Go to the main menu and input. Hold shift and space. So I'm holding down shift and space right now. And while I'm holding those two down, I'm going to put WASDRIE and F. Okay. Now I'm letting go of shift and space. And I'm going to try and hit enter. I tried it with a controller. I couldn't get that to work either.
September 30th, 1998.
You better not be trolling me. Like Adam trying to get that... troll that guy into unlocking the golden warthog. No, you didn't do it right. What do you mean I didn't do it right? I did exactly what you told me to do. Do I have to let go of shift and... Let's try it on the title screen. Maybe that's it. Oh, well. Oh, maybe this is it. So... WASD... RIE... and F. You know what? I shuffled a few controls around. So maybe it's not so much the keys as it is the commands. You know? So if like I remapped crouch, for example, to a different key, and that command was part of the input code, then maybe I just have to press whatever crouch is instead of that specific key. I don't know, maybe we can just keep farming for hopefully a random prompt.
September 30th, 1998.
He trusted a gamer and got played. That's what I get. That's what happens. Looks like you missed it, lol. I'm gonna try one more time so I don't spam, but I just wanted to say that I grew up watching your shows, but it's always made me smile. So thank you. No, you're welcome, man. They're trolling, dude. No, do not let go. Hold them, type everything, and then go. Yeah, I did that. Danielle, come on. Another 1999. It's crazy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But, no more. You're cut off. Stop giving me free money right now. Apparently the keyboard input method is unreliable. Yeah, no shit. Let's try it with a controller. Can somebody in chat tell me the controller input for this? Please. So I don't have to alt-tab and fuck with this setup. Job, why is the bit rate as bad as your haircut? Well, now it's a bad haircut now? I thought it looked good. I guess until I revealed the fact that I cut it. Now it's a terrible haircut? Is that how it works? Fucker. Only thing I can suggest is using a controller instead. Okay. I have a controller here. Hang on, I gotta sync it with my receiver. What the fuck? Sorry, I had to press the 2.4 gigahertz thing. Okay. So what screen do I have to be on when I start this input? The title screen, which is this, or the main menu, which is the next one with the options? Let's try this one first. Hold LB and RB, then tap D-pad up, left, down, right, X, Y, B, A, A. Let's try this on the main menu. Hold LB, RB, up, left, down, right, X, Y, B, A, A. What is with this fucking button prompt? You don't mean the triggers, right?
1998.
Why do they have to make this so fucking hard to do? They can't just put mad chainsaw mode in the fucking menu. I mean, that's dumb. You have to be on the main menu. Okay. Hold LB, RB, press up, left, down, right, X, Y, B, A, A. I mean, maybe, you know what? I'll try one more thing. Because maybe I'm not... If I fucked with the controls, if like I remapped anything, or I'm using like a variant, that might be fucking with it. So, let's set the controls to default. Yeah, so I'm on... Oh no, that's the button icons. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm on control type A2. So let's try A1, which would be... Well, that's actually just reset. Oh, that reset my graphics settings? Oh, yeah, because it's reset every goddamn fucking setting in the whole... Across all menus? Yeah, that's what I wanted, thanks. Fuck me. So controls are on A1. Let's try this shit. LB, RB, up, left, down, right, X, Y, B, A, A.
September 30th.
John, Mad
1998.
Chainsaw mode is activated by completely random chance. There is no method to unlocking it. It just happens randomly. So this literally is another fucking golden warthog situation where everybody's getting trolled.
Thanks to the bioweapons.
You jerks. You be trolling. Well, the contrast is way different now. It looks way different. Actually looks better than before. Maybe I did something to the graphics that's like not cool. Maybe it's something to do with like color depth or HDR or something. I don't think I have an HDR monitor. Bro, I tried to tell you. Everyone's telling me all sorts of things. You have to do 40 crouch jumps and walk into the corner at a 45-degree angle. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. Whoops. No, it's not, dude. Just look up a YouTube video. Fucking hell. Just give me a second. Mad chainsaw mode. Button, whatever. PC controls for unlocking Mad chainsaw mode permanently. Oh boy.
PC work 100% of the time. Whereas the other ones, they didn't work 100% of the time, so I just delete that video. So just make sure you're hovering over main story. Here, you're gonna hold the delete key, and you're gonna press 8108310 RE4, enter, and make sure you're holding that delete key at all times. And then this will pop up, extreme mode will pop up. So you're gonna click.
Okay, that's a completely different fucking input. It almost sounds like a troll, but it does work according to this video, so.
Work 100% of the time. Whereas the other ones, they didn't work 100% of the time, so I just delete that video. So just make sure you're hovering over main story. Here, you're gonna hold the delete key, and you're gonna press 8108310 RE4, enter, and make sure you're holding that delete key at all times. And then this will pop up, extreme mode will pop up.
Oh wow, it actually worked that time.
Accept challenge.
What the fuck, yo?
Alright guys, so I had, whereas the other ones, they didn't work 100% of the time, so I just delete that video.
Just want to hear that code one more time so I remember.
Make sure you're hovering over main story. Here, you're gonna hold the delete key, and you're gonna press 8.
Hold delete.
8108310
8108310 RE4, enter.
Over main story. Here, you're gonna hold the delete
Hold
key,
delete.
and you're gonna press
810
8310
8108310 RE4. 810831
31.
8108310. I'm gonna quit it and try it one more time just to see if I can replicate this. I'm curious. I'm intrigued, you guys.
September 30th, 1998.
Ensnared by curiosity. You have to do it each time, though. Whatever. If I can get it to work each time, then that's fine. Alright, hovering over main story. Hold delete. 8108310 RE4, enter. I didn't do it right. Shit.
September 30th, 1998.
What did I miss?
It's a day I'll never
RE4,
forget.
enter, and make sure you're holding that delete key at all times.
That day.
And then
That night,
Oh, you know
the
what?
city was
I think
wiped
maybe
out,
I let go of
thanks to
delete
the
too early.
bioweapons
I want to get this right, damn it.
created by Umbrella. Somehow,
I mean, fuck, the full version comes out tomorrow. Capcom can't just say what the fuck it is. We gotta do all this guesswork. Delete. I don't know if my mouse has to be over it, but that guy did that, so whatever. 8108310 RE4, enter. Okay, so that did it. I'm gonna quit one more time and try it again without doing the mouse hovering, just to see if that's a part of it. Because it might just be that you have to hold the delete key, like, you have to hold it down until you see the chainsaw guy. Yeah, I know I had it. I'm not fucking blind. But I said, I'm trying to experiment to, like, see if I can do it reliably on my own each time. Delete 8108310 RE4. Enter, enter. Alright. I got it.
September 30th, 1998.
Make sure you like that smash
It's a day I'll
button.
never forget.
You heard him, folks. Like the shit out of that smash button. John, you should try our methods again. They're better, bruh. Yeah, that was great. Thanks for that. Big pile of nothing. I gotta turn my mouse sensitivity up. Fuck that. I gotta fix all my controls again. Run type, toggle, crouch toggle, yes. Whatever, that's for controller anyway. Camera sensitivity mouse. All the way up. All the way up. Field of view, let's turn that up. Change the camera mode for running. The fuck does that mean? Change the camera mode. How does it change?
How far could he have gone?
What did that even do? Awesome. Whatever that is. Great, I guess. Oh, it's probably just a brightness calibration thing is the different thing I'm noticing. Yeah, that'll probably be it. Graphics. Gotta have good graphics, you guys. Vertical sync, yes. I think I can do quality. Let's up that texture quality a bit. My computer's making a loud fucking noise. That's kind of concerning me. Just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna quit out of the game because I'm concerned about a noise. Wonder if that's my graphics card doing that. You probably can't hear it because I got like a background noise suppression on my microphone. Okay, it's gone away now, so it must be the GPU. I think. It's gonna blow! 4K cinematics? No. Full HD will do just fine. Uh... Yeah, ray tracing, dude. Hell yeah, dude. More! More graphics. I can actually afford to crank everything up because I'm only running at 1080. I've done it already. Man, it looks like different hairstyles. Oh, you can't see what I'm seeing here. If I switch between the way the hair strands are rendered, it's like different haircuts. Almost. I think I actually prefer it off. Whatever. Let's do it on high because graphics. Because graphics. Lens flares on. I gotta have those lens flares. J.J. Abrams mode activated. Alright, let's play some fucking Resident Evil. You guys. Let's try this code again. I don't need the mouse thing. I just need to be hovering over main story. Delete 8108310 RE4. Enter, enter. Keep holding delete. There it is. Excuse me. That was rude. Disgusting.
September 30th, 1998.
Disgusting!
The day I'll never forget.
John, we're looking at your porn window, not your gaming one. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. I bet if Danielle donated more money, that will fix the optimization and the GPU will run cooler. You know, that's true. You didn't send enough, Danielle. I'm joking. Don't send more. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. Mad Chainsaw, guys. Here we go. Let's do this.
Anyone home?
Unironically cranked all the sensitivity, the mouse sensitivity all the way up. I know that seems like a chief thing to do, but for this I actually want my mouse maxed out. You know, that's actually a little too fast for the aiming. I think I had it a little bit slower than that before. Camera. Mouse. When aiming. Let's bring that down. Let's do 50%. See what that does. It's a little slow. Let's try 70%. Yeah, that's good. Let's fucking do this. Everybody knows the disgusting meme. Disgusting. She's Glaswegian, by the way. I know that because I'm Glaswegian. It just doesn't sound like it, but I know that accent.
What was that? No fucking way.
Oh yeah, there's like fucking 3 of these assholes this time. We just fucking run past these guys. God damn, that guy was like further up the stairs. Come on, gimme, gimme, gimme. God, I lost like a third of my health from that grab. It's fucking bullshit. This truly is one of the difficulties of all time. Sorry, Burb. I need your items. Hope you've been really well, Job. I have been really well. All things considered. Doing alright. And it's a good day. Because I'm having fun. My video went down well that I released today. And Resident Evil 4 is out tomorrow. I'm very excited. Very excited. Alright, let's see how fucking bullshit this is gonna be. Holy shit, their reaction time. Fucking hell. Oh, come on. Fucking bullet sponge ass enemies. Go down through the thing. There you go. Is this what hardcore mode's gonna be? Christ's sake. If hardcore mode is gonna be this, then maybe I'll just do like normal for my first run through. Still fucking alive. Look at this bullshit. Now he's dead. Jesus. Die, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. You dying. Oh, I can combine it with that red herb later. Ah, shit. Holy fuck, they're way faster. Damn, they don't fuck around, do they? It's not just more damage. They're fucking faster and they home in on you with their charging attack a little more fine. Ah, fuck. Forgot it's permadeath. John, you look like you've been at the gym. I don't go to the gym, but I have a dumbbell at home.
September 30th, 1998.
I do that. I used to do
Today I'll
that every
never
day.
forget.
That and like push-ups
cop
and
inside me
squats and
died
everything,
that
but
day.
I haven't been working out
That
for a
night,
while.
Raccoon City was wiped out. Thanks to the
I did for a
pyro
little
elements
while
created
before
by
though,
Umbrella.
so I did gain a bit of muscle
Somehow we made
mass,
it out, but too many others.
which is pretty cool. But I have been overall eating less and losing some weight, which is good.
How far could he have gone?
You can parry everything attack, by the way. Parry everything attack. So you're saying I can parry every attack? I mean, I assumed I could, but you have to... Your knife has to have enough HP, right? I imagine that probably is affected by this difficulty as
Anyone
well.
home?
The amount of damage that your knife takes is probably increased. You look hella Chad right now. Oh, stop. It's only because I got my top button undone. I look, got my chest hair sticking out. Some fucking
Sorry to barge
lumberjack.
in like
I'm also
this.
wearing plaid. But I like the top button undone because if I do it up, then it looks a little too formal, you know? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Kind of prefer the top button undone. I like the looser fit.
This is not good.
Even just doing push-ups and pull-ups each day makes a huge difference. Oh, totally, man. I found, like, working out, I also became less prone to panic attacks. So I guess, you know, it was helping my circulatory system. Which, I mean, that's obvious, right? But
What was that?
I wonder if I can just, like, run past all these assholes.
No fucking way.
So I'm not wasting all my fucking ammo on these douchebags. They're gonna fucking go around. Shit. No. No. Ah, you fucker. You had to get that last grab. Permadeath. Back to the menu. Thanks, Capcom. They have to make it that fucking hard? Come on now. I kind of prefer the loser fit. I said looser fit, not
September
loser
30th,
fit. But you knew that. Come on now.
It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon
John
City
looks
was
like
wiped
Jesse
out.
from Breaking Bad
Thanks
in
to the
season 3
bioweapons
after
created by
rehab
Umbrella.
when he buys his parents' house.
Somehow I
Oh,
made it
thanks.
out.
At least I'm not meth addict, Jesse. I suppose that's a step up. Even Meth Addict Jesse looks alright. I would have taken that as well. But I appreciate the post-rehab Jesse compliment. That's nice.
How far could he have gone?
Panic attacks absolutely suck. I started experiencing them for the first time lately. Yeah, they are about the opposite of fun, I would say. When you're on the toilet thinking you're actually going to die and fall over and envisioning the mess of like somebody having to call an ambulance to save your stupid ass. Oh my god, it's horrifying. But since I've gotten healthier, that's happened way less frequently. I can't actually remember the last time I had a full-blown panic attack. I can remember my last anxiety attack, which is a bit different. It's like you're on the edge of a panic attack, but not quite there. But when it's full-blown, holy fucking shit, that's scary.
This is not good.
Increased heart rate training, essentially. Well, I don't do cardio, really. I used to go out running, but I fucking hate it. I find working out more tolerable. Like doing push-ups and lifting weights. I used to use a pull-up bar on my door frame, but I'm afraid of breaking my fucking neck on that thing.
What was that? No fucking way.
Can you even stagger these, like, broken neck guys? Look at this shit. I mean, you can't even stagger them. Are you supposed to fucking avoid everyone? How are you supposed to avoid those guys down a narrow passageway if they're automatically aggroed to you without even fucking seeing you? Are they following me? Yes, they are. Bye-bye. Well, you know what? To beat Mad Chainsaw mode, I'm not going to be doing a lot of killing. I'm going to be doing a lot of fucking running around, I imagine. Just running out the clock, basically. I had one while going down the expressway, and there was nowhere I could pull off. I legitimately thought I was going to die. That's fucking scary, man. I can at least say I haven't had a full-blown panic attack while on the road. I have had anxiety while on the road, and that's not fun. But if I had an attack, a full-on attack on the road, especially on the freeway, oh, fuck that. Nah, dude. Nah. That's what I have to say to that. I missed that other burb. Fuck. Damn, made you huh? Just don't panic. Easy. Oh. Of course. It all makes sense now. Just don't panic, of course. I'm not even gonna fight these fucking losers. I'm not even gonna get the items in there. Fuck it, I don't care. Eat my ass. I'm just gonna run around anyway. You know what, maybe I should do that TMP thing. Just get rid of all this shit. Yeah, because I can still get the shotgun. Let's try it. Fuck it. can't even use that shit. He's discarding all his items on Mad Chainsaw mode? The madman. You have to kill Dr. Salvador. Oh, shit. Well, I can still do that with the TMP and shotgun. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Oh, fuck! I don't have my knife. Shit. This is gonna be stressful, isn't it? Is it even gonna give me time to get all this ammo? Oh shit, they're already coming down. Damn, these guys do not fuck around on this mode. Well, if I have to kill Dr. Salvador, I might as well trigger him now.
My lucky day.
That didn't take long.
Oh, nice.
Fuck, they're already in here. Shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck that shit. Is that hardcore mode? I hope that's like not... I hope hardcore isn't as hard as that. That's fucking bullshit. I'm not doing that again. Fuck it. I'm done. I think we've done enough today. I'm gonna sign off. Sorry if you're disappointed, but want to take it easy for a while. Look at some comments on my new video. See how people are liking it. I really appreciate all you guys tuning in, though. Thank you for all the super chats. Really appreciate them all. Hope you enjoyed the new RB episode, the reboot. If you haven't seen it already, I just premiered it today on my channel, so you can go there, check it out. It's public. And looking forward to playing Resident Evil 4 tomorrow. So yeah. Let me just quit out of the game. Webcam. You're actually doing the best strat, lol. Get full TMP ammo and blast them in the face. Yeah, I figured that was the best way to do it. Bob and weave. I tried. They're fucking fast, man. It's not as easy as it might look. That was video game journalist difficulty? Well, you're talking about normal mode, right? Obviously, game journalist difficulty isn't Mad Chainsaw. No journalist ever would beat that. Yeah, glad you enjoyed the stream, guys. Thank you. When's the next podcast? I don't know, dude. I'll stream when I feel like it. I don't always feel like it. I usually don't feel like it, but today was an exception. I was feeling good today, so. But hey, I appreciate you guys joining in for the fun. So, all right, I'm out of here.